I think we're all... I grabbed all my tools and I forgot the knitters. I can't build Gundams without the knitters. There we go. Now I can build Gundams. Okie dokie then. Let's get this. So. This stream's going to be a bit special as it's the first of building a set of Gundams that will be for a custom build I'm working on. Why did I take the pieces? There we go. Right, now off to the side. So, there's 3 things we'll be building today, and 2 of them are for the custom build. So the first is the first 2, and the 2 that are for the custom build. The heavy arms and smoothbore gun. And then the last thing, prize. Saved for them. So, heavy arms. What? Wait, the instruction manual doesn't have, like, the colored pages and stuff. Huh. Interesting. Alright, let's open all these up, and then let's start getting to work on it. Alrighty then. Put all the plastic to the side so it doesn't get in the way. And let's get to work. So, first up, we're going to need A and D. A and PC, there we go, nice and easy. Alrighty, we need A11 and PC2. So, the 2 instances of PC2. There where the arms plug. Then we need A11. Yeah, 10 and 11. What's it called? I'll be doing a Mecha Break stream tomorrow, but I won't be doing any stream on Sunday, because I'm going to a monthly Gunpla building event, local Gundam shop. I'm gonna be doing like all my Gunpla building, or most of my Gunpla building here, but I'd like to go to one of the events, you know? What it's like. D2. That's one. That's one. That's D2. Wait, no, D2 is what we need. D2 25. Yeah? So I'm going to be building an SD one and a the amazing XC. I'll definitely make sure to post photos of it afterwards. Maybe I'll do a quick segment at the start of the next stream showing them off. Side. Prong that comes down. Spot here. One. Plug into. That plugs in. Oh yeah, you see, hole and a peg inside, and fixing that nicely. Actually, push this part off, so you gotta push it back down. Okay, now A. Oh, both instances A15. They are. E113. 113 all the two Gatling guns that are on the inside. Razor can't get a grip on this mark. Well, got enough of it away so we can put that bad boy right in there. Put all its guns in. And I just realized I have to set up. Got to. There we go. That's gonna make the lighting a bit better. But all the Gatling guns inside here. Oh, come on, you had it for a second. You're this close. Yes! Steal the Gatling guns and stuff. I'll take a drink now. Queen, thank you. And I hope you've been well. Alrighty. A7. Hope you're well. Could be. I'm even getting picked up there. I need to bring this in. But I do hope you're doing well, Queen. That'd be good to hear. 12 and 13. Goes from being purely orange to yellow with a black center part. Look at that. Very nice. Alright. Next up, D2, 26. And 27. I'm not surprised that you're tired, Queen, given the time. And I would suggest heading off to bed, getting some good rest. Alrighty. 2 decals go on this thing. That is 8 and 10. That's valid. There's plenty of times where I know I should head to bed. I'm just kind of not in the mood. There's something else I want to do. Okay. A 5 and 8. 5 of these little orange parts, and 8 is. And the part broke off the runner. Alrighty. That'll be one half of it, and we'll do the other half once the other part is prepared. That is the perfect razor scraping. Just instantly removed any signs of a nub. Okay, now we apply the 2 decals. There we go. I am really looking forward to building the custom Gundam. It's been one I've been wanting to make for a while. I made alterations to make it possible because the original schematics wasn't possible for me to do. So this orange part acts like the plug and the hinge. Connected in, there is a lower point that gets plugged into as well when it's closed in. There we go. That is test part done. You can open that up to reveal a whole bunch of bullets flying out of the Gatling guns. Really cool. And finally, D223. Where did I put PC? There's PC. Literally right here. Okay. I'm a bit silly. PC4. Plugs in. How good that is. That is the body done. Oh, Exo! Hey, Exo, how you doing? I hope you've been well. Alright, now we move over to D1 to get the parts for the head. Alright, now A25. There's 25. Oh, nice. I look forward to seeing that whenever you're showing it off to people. Oh yeah, that would have been tough. Okay. Decal 3. Eyes. Correct. D1 13. Well, I mean, I'm just building a Gundam. That's just using my hands. If there's a topic you want to talk about or something. Something cool you want to talk about that you saw, or any games you're looking forward to? Back, we've got to put how to. Alrighty. E1, 9, and 10 are the little side of the head antennas. I managed to synthesize Pantombra. My singing monster. Yo, you got a cool new one? Oh, that's definitely just the camera. It's quite far away from my desk. No, it broke. Oh, I was trying to attach it and it just snapped clean off. So his antenna's permanently going to be damaged. Oh, that's terrible. Man, I need to take a step away and then just sit with myself about what I've done. Then say, psych! I got professional model glue so I can fix this stuff. So, let's finish the head and then glue that and put it to the side for later. Alright, A24 and then A20. Oh, what's your favorite island in My Singing Monsters? Is it because there's lots of purple? I get the feeling there's going to be a lot of purple. Given the name Shadow Islet. larger quantity of purple, as the shadow looks more like a dark purple, but also, in my opinion, best song with Fandel, the cold primordial as well. Okay, so next up, this part goes on. It's decal 1 applied to it. Give it a little green dot. So the ethereal elements of shadow is the first on the natural card island. Each of the 5 ethereal elements is associated with one of the 5 naturals: plasma, plant, shadow, cold, mech, air, crystal, water, and poison, earth. Okay. That is the head completed. A little bit of damage. Let's move this to the side real quick. Actually, no, still on the back of this. What this is like. Very thin nozzle. Let's just force a little bit out in the box so it's nice and contained. Oh. And suddenly I'm hit by the smell of it. I took the little needle out. Let's put that back in, because the problem is there's a little bit of super glue, or a bit of the glue up the top, so I get the feeling that it's like stuck. Like a bit of glue went up and now it like dried and can't be used or whatever. That would be a shame. Hopefully if I just hold this together for a minute, it will connect up. There's 2 more elements being fire and electricity, but due to the cataclysm law, fire is special. Electricity is debated on whether or not its main monster is the natural hex. So 12 elements, they each have a celestial to go along with their elements, 1 for each month. The celestial for cold, Glacier is the March celestial. My birthday's in March, plus I love the cold. Cold equals shadow. I like the cold and I like the dark, so Shadow Islet is my favorite. Yeah, that's fair enough. It worked. It fixed it. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, that's wonderful. Add over to the side, and we're leaving it nice and alone so it can carefully recover on its own. And I'm going to put the metal nozzle back on. And the blue cap back on. Oh, how good is that? Okay, put this off to the side since we don't need it anymore. And let's continue, shall we? Alrighty then. A, E1, B1. And a bit of D. Now then, A17. Because we're now working on the right arm. Then 19 from A1. Sorry, only A. E1, where the numbers started. And from E1, we need 16. Now we shave everything down. Once it hatches, it can be teleported. I get to enjoy as I superfy. Why do you gotta turn it into soup? Is it like the basis to make all the other shadows, and so you have to get rid of it in order to start getting the others? I don't know how character unlocking works in My Singing Monsters. Okay. Yeah, I grabbed E16. Oh, it goes in like this, okay. D3. With the flat side facing down the way. Go. Alright. Once I have every shadow monster, I can pray to the RNG gods to not only succeed disharmonize in another one, quad element shadow monster, but also succeed in the slim chance of being upgraded in primordial Fandals. Mechanic exclusive pilots, so on the workshop you have 5 quads for each of their ethereal elements. They all have 4 of the ethereal elements except for 1 different combos of each. Okay, yeah. E1 3. And A3. Yeah, so it's shuffled around which ones they don't have, and then they all have a different place in many islands. Is there like some all-powerful 5-element monster? Or is that something they get to add? Or is that just like the creation god myth of the universe? That it's split its 5 elements into many monsters of the islands. Oh, oh, this is gonna be a pain to recover. Okay, give me a minute. It went down the back of my. I got it. The ethereals we have Ebith. The natural elements, with their addition to the pyramid, have their own quints. The Wobbox, the electricity monster they created more of its own kind called the Wobblins, is a heated topic of debate on whether it's natural 6-element monster. Why is it like an artificial life form or something? There we go. See? Egg and a split. Egg and a boom. Turn it to the other side. And we get a 1 and a 6. Alright. But here like so. And you can just see like the 1 missile. It's able to open up and release 2 more. Okay. Dish harmonize. You grab a monster from the island, superfy its elements, and just add to the new structure. Added to the structure, you'll give it 2 monsters based on chance the amount of meat structure. The element pilot has an infinite amount. Once you have at least one of 4 elements that a quad has, there is a chance it turns into an element the quad doesn't have. Oh! So you mess around with the combination of 4 and there's a chance it'll turn into the 5th instead. Okay. And that's how you can unlock the new element. That's interesting. Okay, now we need a lot of parts from B. B2, B2. There's B1. And we are needing 5, 8, and 9. Alrighty, how do these all attack? 5 here. 8 connects onto the top. And then B9 connects onto the bottom. And A20 goes around it. Okay, then once each of the ethereal monsters on the islet. Okay, once you have one of each of the monsters, with at least 3 of every element, whether you get another quad from Dish Harmonizing, there is a chance it will get upgraded into the islet's respective primordial. So far, I've already collected Mech Island halfway through Plasma, and soon to start Shadow. Crystal and Poison haven't been released yet. Oh, okay. Wait, hasn't that game been around forever? How are they only still... Like, how are not all the islands out yet? 20, there it is. Then 21. Yeah, I was thinking, like, I do... Whenever I saw, like, ads or anything to do with the game, I never played it myself. Whenever I saw stuff, though, it was always just click on the monsters to make them make noise, set them up in a little opera theater sort of situation. They started going ham with the lore, did they? Alrighty. Egg here, hole here. Action point for the hand here. Then we get E112. I did not know that the heavy arms had a knife inside its arm. I've only ever seen all the guns. Other side, and it plugs on. Oh, it's got a knife now. Okay then. E229. There we go. Then finally, flip the knife out, add D1, 3. Plug that on. Plug the whole thing. That knife. That's why the knife couldn't have been in, because it gets caught. Last year they released Island Shadowlet Paranormal Carnival with Baby No Money. They also added a new legendary in a decade, which is literally just Baby No Money if you were as a monster. A week or two ago, they added the new secondary legendary in a decade. This time, a weird Wordo. First ever on either of the Fire Islands. Which CG5. I used to listen to their stuff. They also released 2 epic Quint monster variants: the Fire Top Boss, or the Top Boss. Nice. Alrighty. E1. 19 and 27, 28. There's actually a few different hand shapes. I wonder what this middle one's for. Actually seems like it'd be pretty good at holding beam sabers. It's hammer gripped, isn't it? Huh, I'll have to keep that in mind. That's actually an interesting pose. Oops. That's sniffing off the wrong back of the hand part. Oop. Alright, I'll check out the photos after stream. Very nice. Put those together. That in. There we go. Right arm is complete. Next up, the... Yeah, I was thinking there's a few missing steps before getting to the guns. Yeah, that's the final part though. Get a drink. Much better. Now then, A16 and E150. As we move on to the left arm. Stem. One done. Plug in the missiles. Add the connection for the arm. Then around this side. Oh wait, sorry, still on this side. Two, three. get it plugged in. Then over here, 2, 4, and 6. First up, we grab 4. That gets plugged into the side we're currently looking at. Flip it round, and now we get 1 and... Sorry. Flip it round, and then we get 2. Ready then. Boom. Left shoulder completed. Next up, let's grab B1 again, as I just want to quickly make the other hand. Alrighty, that's hand done. Okay, so now we go to B2. And we get 5, 8, and 9 again. Gotta make sure plenty is. I'm so glad I get to listen to Spotify while doing this. A song I really like just came on. That's alright. That up. No knife on this side. 22 and 23. Connect. 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 E2. 3 and 28. Which way does it go? It goes on like that. There we go. Very nice. That's the left arm done. Now for the feet. Okay. You need PC. Then you need to grab that's C. C is needed later though. Okay, and we need to grab 4. Until the photos are missing like half the things I had to find. Okay, fair enough. I'll check them all out later. I'll let you know what I think. Okay, PC 7. There's like some cracks side there that pegs go along. Put it in so that the hole is facing the top way. One plugs into that. Run the razor over. Back of the foot where this all up. Now that. Pull that up. Get it up here. Now D1. Plug this bad boy in here. And that's 1 foot done. Okay. Two, 4 this time? Because now we literally just the exact same steps twice, all in the exact same manner. Okay, PC 7. I keep accidentally putting PC7 in at an angle so it doesn't fit in. Flat, you silly thing. There we go, finally. Two, 4, 8. Alrighty, now to shave it all down. Alright. Can't wait to finally unlock the shadow eyelet. I actually have from 15 seconds to 45 seconds. Got the song for your ringtone, that's great. Alright, that is both feet done. Okay, E1. Six and 7. I'm not saying it. Alright, there we go. Now B2. Sorry, no, B1. We need part 2 from B1. Which we now have. Alright. Now PC 8. Then another PC 8. $19. Oh, it goes this way. Thanks. That's then 8 connecting down. And then D221 on the other side. Now D17. Those up by decal, and it wants decal 14. That adds gray and black in. A character only goes for the first 45 seconds of the song. Lets the rest of the song do its intended to. Hit Flash, Shine for Once, Shadow Islet gave monsters little contribution. Other songs a bit of. Okay, that's good. Reusing like ones that didn't get a good opportunity in the past have a big moment. Okay, D1 1. There we go. And now E1. We want 1 and 32. That can't be right. Oh, wait, that's E1. That's why it's wrong. Here's B1. One and 32. If Flash on Workshop was barely even there, on Mech it was a little better, but still majorly overshadowed. But on Shadow it's given the opportunity to shine. Carrying in for Wisp's Burst. Oh, that's good. Fought that before it went flying off. It's a good thing I don't plan on doing Gundam builds over the next few days, because it's going to get very warm. Okay, PC 6. Wisp has multiple voice actors depending on which island you're on. That is interesting. That locks everything in place. The voice on Wisp was shout out as one of BBB's media team. Oh, that's cool. I do apologize. I don't know what BBB is. Is that like the creators? Yeah, Big Blue. Okay, so the creators. Okay. Next up. D1 4. E1 1. Just this nice little set of rockets. Okay. It needs to plug into this center. Go. And now D1 17. All right. E1 2. There we go. Now I actually like got a little space reserved for it. There we go. Okay, now then. E1, 5, 6, and 15 is this big part up here. Most monsters are voiced by the same voice actor regardless of which island they're on, but some monsters, due to either VA quitting or preference, have separate voice actors. In fact, most monsters are voiced by Dave Kerr. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, most of the natural and fire vocals are just the one guy doing all sorts of silly noises. Okay. Now we add some decals. Both for instance of 15. Alright, now then. Okay, E1, 5. For CG5, there were only 4 weirdos, one for each voice actor, the monster name containing part of the real name. Oh, that's interesting. Right, yeah, I remember you showing us your My Singing Monsters Island once, and one of them was actually doing English lyrics. They have the pointy side sticking forwards. Plug in the leg and plug in the foot. Open that up to have a bunch of missiles. How cool is that? Right, that is the right leg done. Now for the left one. Okay, 260. Eight. Every other monster speaks the original language of the game. As a spoken version is vastly different by each monster species only understood between monsters through instinct and exposure. Yeah. So it's just over time you kind of learn how to understand them. Alright. Oh, this is getting exciting. All the remaining parts on this runner, D1, or D2, are for the leg. So once this leg's done, we're going to start losing runners. We'll be done with them. I grabbed 22 instead of 20. So 20. Here we go. Much better. Put that in. Plug this in. Like a Santa. That's great. All right. E2 7. Booga booga for the spook. Let's go. Uh, I'm guessing they only have one sound or something. Uh, okay, E2 1. Wait, what? They don't all say their respective sounds? Oh, that's disappointing. There we go. Now then, we need B2, 1, and 33. Now B1 has another part, and then we're done with that. Six. Oh, okay, so they say in their respective notes. They truly embody the message of the Plant Island song that everything here is alive. A note becomes a monster and then... That's cool. Okay, now then. E2, 1. Five will be needed later, so I'll just grab that now. Okay, now then, E2. 2 and 4. There's 2. 4. It's in here. E180. Plug the cases. Plant Island song plus the guys, like the ultimate inclusivity play, no matter how small a contribution they are, also just as much of a monster as the rest, although they don't much. Having them included adds a whole new melody. Without them, the opening to the Plant Island song would just hunting going ooga booga. Oh, that's great. There we go. Okay, now. E116. Now finish off D2 by taking off 5 and 6. I'm glad we could chat. Learned a lot about my singing monster. Not sure if I'll retain the information. I do apologize for that. Why is there no... Oh, okay. I just look over and see there's no music for you guys. Got concerned for a second. Boom. Boom. Now we add the decals on. That leg done too. Both legs have been finished. Now I've got to make the waist. E1. $15 and $16. Okay, B1 31. There we go. Now B1 14 goes on to... Oh, so much more info. The lore of, like, FNAF, where if it had been planned out in advance, a lot of it's very obscure and requires mostly outlandish theory. So much to it. Every monster brings a whole new list of questions. Oh, every answer brings a bunch of new questions. Okay. Oh, hey, Queen. Oh no. Am I able to sleep?
Remember, everything about that Gundam Heavarm is
E4.
not heavy mwahahaha.
Go. Exo heading over with a bag of bricks on a mission to complete. C6, E140. E1 14. There's 14. I do apologize if I can't keep up with chat right now. I'm focused on building Gundams. I will tend to it in a moment. E6. Go. Bunch of details will get put on back. First, gotta read chat. I'm tired but can't sleep. Go to sleep. And oh, someone new. Hello, Kay. Remember, everything about the Gundam Heavy Arms is not heavy. Oh, that was a sound alert. Oh, I can't hear sound alerts because of the way Guild GG sets things up. Can't sleep. Over there to make you go to bed. I'm scared. Help me. Nothing to be scared about. Queen. Queen, hide. You gotta hide yourself. You're in danger. Okay. Fix up the top. And now 16, 17, 18, and 19 go along the bottom of it. There we go. Okay. E114, and that's the last part from E1. Meaning now 2 of the runners have been finished. $27 from A. The little yellow parts. Plug it in and put it to the side for a second. E3. And now A26, 27. Sorry. 28 and 29. What am I yapping about? There we go. gonna try and go get some sleep again. I hope you're able to sleep well, Queen. You're able to get to bed. All right. 5. That's PC finished. Now there's a bunch of decals to put onto both of these. Add a black line along all the red. That's one done. Work on the other. There we go. These two are the side of the skirts that go on over the legs. So the legs will need to get attached first. Alrighty. careful because that glue may not have set yet. I don't know how long it takes. There you have it. Heated heavy arms. Oh yeah, okay, that might be why. Yeah, if you like sleep during the day, you'll be awake through the night sort of thing. Alrighty. Why is it telling me to like plug it in and finish it all up and stuff if you haven't even put the backpack on? Instruction manual, what are you yapping about? Okay. A 12 and 32. Alright. Now these plug together. And now go to 1. Where we get both instances of 2, which are significantly separated from each other for some reason. Alright, now 2 and 2. Boom. Like the backpack on. I love that for the weapons, it literally just shows the right arm, just flip the knife out, boom, done. Oh, that's great. Okay, next up, the big gun. So from both of the E's, you want 9 and 10. I really wish you didn't have this middle one. Wish you just had the connection points. We've made life so much easier for everyone. And you also need 8. There we go, all done. Now we connect up. Plug this on this side. And make a second one. Goes up. That up. Now then, we need a 30, 31, 13, and 14. Why is 30 and 14 just the exact same part? A week. That over. Oh, grabbed the that for you. It's literally the exact same part. It's meant to be like, oh, it's literally just flipped on which side top or bottom plugs into because there's like a middle bar. We need to have a little slot for that middle bar to fit over or into. Now we plug in the guns. Grab C4, the last part from C. That plugs in like so. Then what you do, you actually take the left hand off and you plug this into the left hand. And that doubles as a shield and a gun. Open up all the different spots missiles come from. Oh, that's awesome. That is so cool. All right. Still spare parts and alternative parts here and there, so we'll put all of those to the side and get started on the second thing we're building today. Go. That over to the side out of the way. Next up, the smooth bore gun for the Barbatos, plus a few little extra goodies. Alrighty. So yeah, we literally just have the two runners, A1 and A2. So first we get 1 and 2, which is the barrel of the small smooth bore, whatever. Shave down the imperfections.
Computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Right, there we go. Now, A11. There it is. That's the front of the barrel. And there is a decal to put on. I'm actually not going to put the decal on, because I plan for this to be a part of the custom build, so it's going to get painted over. So that's easier than taking it off later. Just not putting it on in the first place. Now then, 12 and 13. Okay. Put 12 and 13 together. Then 10. And 6, which also has a decal, but once again, not putting those on. Alrighty. So now this part connects onto here. And I can slide down and up, or depending on whether it's stored or not. This connects over the other side to lock it all in place. It says keep it into parts. Now we get 7 and 8, and once again, not putting on the decals. Making sure the handle tilts backwards so it's easier for Gundam hands to grab. Bonk. scanner up the top. Then take the barrel, slide it all the way in. That slides in like a long way. I must say. Yeah, that goes for a while. Okay, next up, the short barrel rifle. A2 17 and 18. We go, plug them together. That's the gun. It's got get its ammo and sight equipped though. Plug it in here. Oh. Got a stopper, so it's only meant to go in a little bit. Okay. And now A228. The little second hand that. Boom. Boom. There we go. Now A2 14 and 15 makes the lands. Plug them together. Then A2 20 and 27. Next up. Boom. Alright, that's what we like to Okay, it's properly lined up with the spot in there now. There's like a gap in there. Okay. A2 25, 26, and 16. Right? Nearly all shaven down.
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight of the Orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
Okay.
Discovery's core computers now have primary control of
Like
critical
this?
vehicle functions.
Yes, okay. Then that in there like that. Plug the whole thing. Put the entire thing in like this. That's that. Now you might be thinking about this weird shape. Well, if you grab more gun, take off the extra handle. Okay, yeah, hold on. How does this connect up? Okay, so I can still have all its connection points, but all the bits plugged in. Now it's got a gun on it, and I can do that to move out of the way, or whatever. And it's like a big spear, and then you just like have the Gundam holding it already when it gets plugged in. Have it all connect up properly. And as you can see, the way that the big gun gets stored, take all that out, connect it in here, which I feel like is actually further along than having it plugged all the way in. But sure thing. Oh wait, it's meant to turn around. That makes more sense. And then the peg on top plugs into the Barbatos's backpack. And the Barbatos's backpack can actually come down to like have it be doing stuff. I don't have the Barbatos. But I actually would have liked to have that plug point. It would be very helpful. Do I just put this on upside down? Nope, okay. Last but not least is the shield and the mobile worker. Now you combine these two parts to make connection. We're talking put 21 together with 24. Okay, now plug the shorter half into this piece. Plug this piece back part there. Boom, all connected up. Finally, the mobile worker. Oh, it has been a while since I heard this. Oh, that's great. Alrighty, and then we just put all of that together once I shave it down. And we will be done. Plug it all together. Oh, wait, wrong way around it. Then one gun goes on here. Another gun goes on here. And we got the little mobile worker. Goes around on his 3 wheels doing stuff. And with that, we can back this up. And we only have one more thing to build today. And that is Gundam Ensemble Gashapon. Despite how much I complained about it before, I actually found there is a place that does Gashapons, so I could actually do drawing myself instead of just buying it secondhand. I bought all the Gashapons that were left. There were like 3 in there. So I did 3 Gashapon draws, but they were all the exact same thing. That way for the ensemble had the Black Knight Captain Calorie A, the Black Knight Squad Calorie A, so I was really wanting to get that one. And like its wing unit, because those were separate. But no, the 3 that were left were all the exact same thing. Weapons and effects parts. But you know what, those will have use. A lot of tape around it, so it's hard to open. I do apologize for the delay. It was actually my first time doing a Gashapon machine, so it was very fun. Gashapon Ball, I will literally break you in half. I do not care. Open up already. There we go. Wait a minute. This is the guy, this is the one I was wanting. And this is his wings. Wait, what? This isn't... That wasn't showing what they were, that was just showing all of them. I thought it was all this part. This is like him with his basic wings, not the special ones. Okay, wait, this is going to be its own stream now. Like, doing all 3 of them. What are the other 2? Let's get the other 2 now. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, actually, let's put it away first, actually. That's made me very happy. As annoying as these ones are to build, due to their quality and all that, hopefully this one's better than the Hatsune Miku one. Go. So that's the Calorie A Knight. That's actually the one I was wanting. That's sick. The 2 dots are purple. This is the advanced wings. Yeah, I can see the wings in there. Okay, so that's the wings. That means I got both the ones I wanted. Let's go. You, my friend, are blue. I got 26 and 27. Ah, I'm so happy. I don't know which one this one is. Blue is a mystery. So I'm gonna have to do a stream at some point, like once I've built all the other stuff for my custom Gundam with me doing the gachapons. Ah, I'm so happy I got the 2 I wanted. Oh, I'm very happy about that. Ah, that's great. Okay. Thank you everyone who came around. This has been a lot of fun. And I hope I get to hang out with you all again sometime soon for some more Gundam building. Alrighty then. I'm going to see if there's anyone to raid out to. Not anyone people in my chat would know right now that I'm guessing based on who I think is here. Either way, thank you EXO and Queen for coming by. It was great fun getting to chat with you guys and learn about my singing. That. Oh, you're still here, Queen. Sorry, I didn't see the messages coming in. But yeah, I'll see you later, Queen. I hope you're able to get to sleep and have a nice rest. Night night. Or morning? Time zones of week. Bye bye.